Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Galactopod, where we talk about a galaxy worth of different topics. My name is Nico.
My name's Logan.
And this is our very first episode of our brand new podcast. On the show we'll talk mostly about superheroes, Marvel, DC, Invincible, other mediums. But we'll also do a lot of mainstream media. Like today, we're going to be talking about Stranger Things because Volume 2 just came out.
Yesterday at the time of recording.
Yeah, the time of recording, it came out last night. And then, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, Twitter, Spotify. I think that's it, right? We're not on anywhere else. Instagram too. Yes, we're on Instagram. But, we won't have cameras, unfortunately, for now because of budget and because of
So for
equipment.
For anyone that's wondering, our budget for this is $0.00. Yeah. We are currently recording on a phone in my car in a random parking lot.
It's a really sketchy parking lot.
It's a very sketchy parking lot, and that is...
I actually feel kind of unsafe being here, I'm going to be honest.
So if audio sounds a little choppy at times, or if...
we're recording on my iPhone 13. So.
Yeah. And, we're hoping down the road at some point, maybe we can introduce cameras and all of this, and maybe even a studio or something, but that's, kind of optimistic at this point in time.
Yeah,
so,
but hopefully you guys end up liking our podcast, and we could get to that eventually. But for today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reviewing Volume 2 of Season 5 of Stranger Things. We'll talk about Volume 1, too, obviously, because that came out before we started this, obviously. But it's going to be mainly talking about Volume 2. I don't know about you. I don't think we should give ratings until after the finale.
I think we should wait till the finale.
Yeah, because then you can give a rating for the whole season.
We can say some episodes were better or worse, but
Yeah, I'll still give my general thoughts, obviously.
Do you want to rank the seasons? Or do you want to do it until the finale comes out to rank the seasons?
After the finale. Okay. After the finale, we can rank the seasons. But if it keeps going in the direction... I think I already kind of know what my ranking would be, but we still have to wait for the finale, whatever. But do you want to just get into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to start this off, since we're gonna be normally our general idea was to start with ratings and stuff like that, but since we're not gonna have that, we're just gonna kick straight into our pros and cons. Me and Nico, we both have our own lists, and we're just gonna kind of go into our own little sidebars about our own little about what we say for each pro and each con and whatever.
Do you want to start? You want to start with pros?
Yeah, mine were a lot more general, so I'll say this.
Okay, yeah. Start with the pro.
Should I start with the most general one or the least?
Start with whatever you want. It's fine.
All right. So my first pro was, I feel like the significant moments in the season, or especially in the second volume, they hit pretty well.
Which ones?
Specifically when Will was controlling Vecna. That was the one I was thinking.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
That was the one I was thinking about when I wrote this one down. That one specifically hit very hard for me, and when Holly was running away from Vecna.
When Holly in the abyss.
The abyss, yes, and she jumped to. I didn't really care about the jumping to, but specifically when she fell out and then Vecna came down, I liked that.
Okay, I agree there. Okay, another one I want to add is, Karen saving the group at the hospital.
I liked. The only thing is, personally, I've never cared for Karen's character. But, I liked that scene. I feel like it was good. I feel like,
It was a little convenient.
It was a little convenient. Low convenient. It was it feels like they were just trying to write something in. But,
a bit, yeah.
The lady who could barely walk carried a gas canister all the way down multiple flights of stairs while not getting attacked by the dogs.
Yeah,
managed to open the thing and start it without the dogs hearing or seeing her.
How did they not hear the music? That was kind of stupid to me.
Yeah.
How did they not hear the music, bro?
There was a lot of stupid. We'll wait.
Yeah, but that was pretty dumb,
okay. Bro. Do you want to count that as yours?
Yeah, because that's another one I had was that I worded it differently. I just put it had me at the edge of my seat, but I put the same one.
This one kind of has the same thing. This is also a little bit more for the first volume, for the last episode of the first volume. It's the fight choreography.
Yeah.
So especially this applies more to the first volume. Especially the scene at the military base with the Demogorgons. That is the best fight choreography probably in the entire show, outside of maybe in the third season when Hopper's fighting the Russians. But I feel like that was the only other scene where I felt like the fight was so fluid, and it just the antagonist and protagonist of the fight, the two opposing sides interacted with each other and the environment good. The Demogorgon alley-ooping the soldier to the other Demogorgon, Slap.
That was crazy. You know what was crazy too? It was all in one shot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was all in one shot. That slapped very hard. And in this season, there wasn't as much like outright fights other than like Will snapping Vecna's leg.
That was a good moment, though.
It was a very good moment. That was by far my favorite moment of Volume 2.
Probably one of the only good moments in Volume 2. But okay. To add on, I think the CGI was also good. You don't think it was good?
I had that as one of my cons.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think the CGI for like Vecna and the Abyss was good?
Vecna and the Abyss was good, but there were some moments, bro.
Which ones?
I had this as one of my cons. The Max and Holly scene where they're like about to escape the memory. Dog, if you look at like, especially when Max is running.
Oh my God, Sadie Sink cannot run. I'm sorry.
Cannot run, no.
I actually have good things to say about her, but she cannot run, bro. She does not know how to sprint. Like, her body cannot physically
She's about to be in a
sprint.
Spider-Man movie too.
Oh my God, yes she is.
No, but that's not even what I'm talking about. Okay, her running looked stupid. It looked
really stupid.
But the scenery around her while she was running looked so artificial. Like all of the
I wasn't really focusing on it.
I was looking at like the Abyss. They did that much better. The actual Upside Down itself, they did very good. The wall, the lab, they did all of that very good. That scene specifically, where they're running through like I don't know what it's called, like the end of the memory, I guess.
I think it's like Vecna's like mindscape thing.
Yeah, like when we're running through that was bad. It was bad.
Maybe you're right. I wasn't really paying attention to like the background CGI, I guess, for that. But I thought other than that, the CGI was good.
There's a lot to talk about that scene specifically, but yeah, the CGI was pretty good outside of that. That was kind of my big gripe with it, just because that scene kind of sat with me because it was like 30 minutes long. But
oh, yeah, it was really long. But okay, I'll give another positive here. I thought that the best emotional moment of Volume 2 was Max coming back and like to Lucas, like the moment after she came back. I think that was the best emotional moment of the season, in my opinion.
I think there's a close second, and it kind of goes with my next pro.
Let me finish mine though. I'm saying it felt earned.
It did feel earned.
It felt probably the most earned emotional moment of the whole.
Actually, you know what? No, I agree with you.
And I think her and Lucas's relationship has survived a lot of bad writing from this season.
It has,
because her and Lucas's relationship are, in my opinion, now by far and away the best relationship in the whole show.
Oh, it's not close.
By like going into the season 5 finale, the whole series finale, they are still the best one.
All right, so this is my last pro I ever. I'll probably think of some more while we're talking. This is my last pro I've written down. Dustin and Steve.
I have that one too.
That was one of the very few like genuine bright spots of this season. Yeah. Especially in the last episode.
Yeah.
Like the fight was good. The fight was good.
Because Steve is also right. Eddie did not have to die. I'm sorry.
It's right, but
Eddie did not have to die.
The reason I really like that scene is because that loops back. It was almost the exact same. Like, okay, obviously the situations are different, but the wording was so similar to what he said to Jonathan in the first season. Like, or the way that they
it was. Yeah.
And that was you could tell that was purposeful. It's meant to show how Steve's character has evolved and how he actually apologized after, how he stopped, how there's like someone he cared about compared to it was the fight was very good afterwards. Steve being the one to come up with the plan at the end, I actually really like that, because you could have just had Dustin do it and it's like, yeah, everyone expected Dustin to come up with the plan, but having like it genuinely showing
Steve's honest though, I didn't like the scene where Steve ended up coming up with the plan. It feels like they have like 8 different of those moments, and it's like the Duffer Brothers are just holding your hand.
Yeah, I didn't like that scene. I didn't like the scene, but I like that Steve was the one that came up with it. Because I feel like if everyone else, like if Mr. Clark came up with it, it's like, okay, well, yeah, he's the.
Also, Mr. Clark is just there, bro.
Dude, he is.
Mr. Clark is just there.
He is the plot hole patcher, bro.
Yeah, literally, he's just there.
He's the plot hole band-aid when you need him.
But okay, I have a few more pros left. You don't have any left, right?
Yeah, I'll probably think so. But he did bag the librarian, though.
Well, that librarian get around, though. She was a hopper, too.
Yeah, she was a hopper.
That librarian was a hopper, too. She get around. But, okay, I'm going to be honest. I don't have too many much pros left. Because, okay, if I'm being honest, because I watched all 3 episodes back to back to back. I already told you this.
Yeah, I did as well.
And I started typing, like, I opened up my phone, opened up my notes app, started typing on my pros and cons right after I finished. And I'm going to be honest, I struggled thinking of pros for this, bro. Like, I really did.
It's harder. There are a lot of cons.
I thought of like 5 cons like this. but I could not think of pros. So some of these...
The more you watch this season, I don't know if you saw the clip of Finn Wolfhard when they asked him, like, who do you think is going to, like, be the most, hurt the most after the season? Like, talking about the emotion and stuff, and he says their agents. Dude, what is...
I did not hear that at all.
What is Noah Schnapp's agent going to do with that child, bro?
God, he's so bad at acting.
he's so bad.
But, okay. I'll go through... Okay. Sadie Sink works with very corny dialogue at times.
Sadie Sink.
And she still acts really well.
Sadie Sink carries that bad...
I don't think the Holly actor was bad at all. I don't think she was bad.
I think the Holly actor did really good, actually.
But I think that whole plot line, there was some really corny dialogue there. And I think the Holly actor did good. I think Sadie Sink drastically overperformed considering some of the dialogue she was working with.
I will say this is something. Sadie Sink, I think Caleb
McLaughlin... it's obvious why she's the one who separates herself in terms of an actor.
Yeah, so Caleb McLaughlin, who does Lucas, he... Like, this was one of my...
Is it McLaughlin or McLaughlin?
McLaughlin. I say McLaughlin. I have no clue, actually. Lucas. We'll just say Lucas.
Yeah,
Lucas's actor, he is not... Like, you can see the difference between him and Sadie Sink when they're forced into corny dialogue. Because Lucas, when he says the corny dialogue, it's corny,
It is
bro.
corny.
It's very corny.
The dick joke in Volume 1. Oh my God,
dick joke in Volume 1.
That was bad.
There was a few in Season 3 and 4 where it was like... Or not Season 4. Much more...
Do you think in universe Lucas and Max have fucked?
Do you think 11 and Micah?
Bro, they had to have. No way. But at the same time, I don't know.
Because Max had to explain to 11 what sex is.
Yeah, but she knows what it is now, though.
She knows what it is now, but, like, also... After,
who's more likely to have fucked?
That was in the third season. No, because here's my thing. That was in the third season, and then 11 went straight to... was it Callie?
Yeah. But, okay. No, Callie was season 2.
No, not Callie. No, 11 went to California. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
because she went with Joyce. And...
Oh, yeah. But she came back. She's been, like, season 4 and season 5, that's 18 months there.
Okay. I will say this.
Who's more likely to have fucked by now? Lucas and Max or Mike and 11?
Max.
Lucas and Max, right? I agree.
I will say this, though. There are a lot of things that I don't like about Millie Bobby Brown's actor. Her in that swimsuit, though.
Okay. I'm just going to say this now, even though it's a con. Actually, let me read this word for word, what I put here. Millie Bobby Brown's plastic surgery and her lip filler have single-handedly made her go from a solid B-tier actor all the way down to D-tier.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
She is so distracting in the scene she's in because it feels like she literally cannot move her face to express emotion. She cannot move her face. And
like, dude, when she was yelling at Hopper about the bomb.
Oh my God, bro!
I hated that scene.
Dude, the moment with Mike where she's about to get in the tub with Mike and she's like touching his face and he's just looking at her like this, like trying to like mog her, like, bro, it was bad. Or like the one scene where they're in the upside down and the wall is like coming apart and like the rift is opening up and she's like, I can clear a path, and she like puts her hand out trying to like clear a path and she's like mogging the camera while she's bro, it's so bad.
Finn Wolfhard and Millie Bobby Brown were amazing child actors. They have not been good for a long time. Like, I'm sorry. Especially
I didn't think Millie Bobby Brown was bad in season 4.
In season 4.
Season 5 though, it's like
so
bad.
She wasn't bad, but she wasn't good.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that, yeah.
Like Finn Wolfhard, when he played in the It movie, very good acting. When he played
season 1 through 3.
Season 1 through 3, Finn Wolfhard was a very good actor, especially for his age group. And he was a standout of the show. But, bro, this season...
Season 4, he was just sidelined. And this season, he's also sidelined.
Yeah, and this season... Bro, but my problem is, his reaction... When both his parents got put in the hospital, he's sitting there like this. Like, with his, like, just straight
And here's
face,
another question I have.
Dead in the face.
I know we're not supposed to do cons here, but this is another con I have.
Dude, we've talked about, like, 8 different cons already.
Where is Ted Wheeler?
Yeah, he's not...
Where is Ted Wheeler?
He was in a coma, that's all we know.
Yeah, Karen is just walking around, like... basically doing whatever, and Ted is just nowhere.
Yeah, literally all we know is that he's in a coma. It's like, dude. Okay, do you have a...
I have more pros. Let me finish my pros so we could actually get into the cons. I had Sadie Sink axe her ass off.
Yeah, she does.
Steve and Dustin, this is what you said before. Easily the highlight of Volume 2. Their fight was believable, emotional, personal. It felt organic, even when they made up. Every time they had a scene together, it was good. I thought Jamie Campbell Bauer, however you say his name, the guy who plays Vecna, amazing acting.
He is
amazing acting.
The guy who plays Vecna, he is
really good acting.
By far, like, okay, he's probably top 3 actors on the show, and I don't know. Actually, I would say
who are the two better than him?
I would say he's top 1 because it's like, dude, who
in
else
terms of performance? Like, Sadie Sink gives a really good performance in the show.
Before they started, Winona Ryder, before they started taking her role away, I would have said was the best. But when they started taking
season 1 and 2.
But when they started taking away her role because of the shit that happened at that like red carpet event or that screening,
she was like drunk or something.
No, she was like greened off her mind.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that, but I think he might be the best actor, bro, in terms of just performance. Yeah. Like across the whole show, Sadie Sink and Winona are up there for sure, but. Do either of them ever have?
I don't know his name, but the actor who played Billy was also really good. Like Billy is my favorite character from the show.
But did Billy have the amount of good acting moments that?
No, I'm not saying he's better, but I really like Billy's up there with those other two. He just had way less to do because half of Billy's scenes were as a mind flayer.
I don't really like Billy, to be honest, but that's okay. I'm saying, I thought he was really good, bro. I thought this season,
Vecna, especially in the scene after he gets his leg snapped, where he goes to Mr. What's It, then back to what's his name?
Bro,
wait, it's not Ethan. Wait, I'm blanking.
What?
What's his name? It's
Vecna.
No, not his actual name.
Henry.
I was saying, I don't know why I was thinking Ethan for some reason. No, for the scene, especially this is where I say like his acting just hit off the charts. The scene where he went from Vecna, gets his leg snapped, goes to Mr. What's It, and then goes to Henry as well. Like those.
Here's what I'll say though. This is kind of off topic. Watching him play Mr. What's It and Henry made me think.
No, because Henry's different from Mr. What's It. Henry is.
I'm saying. Watching him play those two sides of Vecna's character, I did think to myself, how would this guy be as like the Joker? Could he do it?
He's got the build. I will say that.
He's got the build.
Got the tall,
he's kind of got the look too. And he can play the menacing part. The only question is, could he play the more comedic part of the Joker? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because we don't know that. Like there's no funny part of his character.
No, but like actually that guy is probably one of my favorite just actors from that. Because if you've seen the clips of him from behind the scenes, he's actually like he's a very good person. He's very funny. He works really well with the kids and all that. So he's one of my favorite actors from just the show in general.
I think he's like my dark horse for Joker. DCU Joker, be honest. He would be good. He would be good.
Yeah,
bro.
a bit older as well. Oh yeah,
he got that tall, slender look. He's got the voice.
I see what you're saying. I could also see like a.
He's still not above Bill Skarsgård for me, the guy who plays Pennywise.
I could see like also Scarecrow for him.
Maybe. I still think the number one choice for Joker is Bill Skarsgård though.
I don't think it's close. It has to be.
Pennywise is like, bro. You haven't watched Welcome to Derry. I have. Welcome to Derry solidified my opinion. I think he could be better than Heath Ledger, in my opinion.
He could be, but
I think he could. This might be a hot take. I feel like he could be comfortably better than Heath Ledger.
I don't know about comfortably, but I think
he could be comfortably better, bro.
Maybe I could say because
Pennywise.
That depends on writing, though. It
does depend on writing, but I'm saying with the right script, he could be comfortably better than Heath Ledger.
I could agree with that.
Comfortably, like I'm thinking, like, bro, we're getting way too off track.
Yeah, we're getting way too off track.
But
okay, do you have any pros left?
I do. Okay, the only one I have left. This could be a con, depending how you think about it. It could be a con because Mike and Eleven, their writing, and Millie Bobby Brown's acting diminishes that relationship a lot. But
I feel like Mike's part of that relationship was very good.
Robin and Vicky might be top 2 couples this season.
Yeah. No. It's not even close. Top 2 this season?
Top 2 couples.
There's 2 couples in the season.
No, because Joyce and Hopper, nothing.
Joyce and Hopper are
Mike and Eleven, nothing. Will doesn't have a love interest.
Nancy and
Jonathan and Steve and the whole love triangle is terrible.
They broke up, obviously.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get into that.
That
scene was so bad. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get into that too.
But I think it's comfortably going into the finale. The top 2 relationships at this time right now: Lucas and Max number 1, Robin and Vicky number 2, and it's not close.
Yeah,
Those 2 separate. Even with the limited screen time, Robin and Vicky, their chemistry seems the most genuine, other than Lucas and Max.
I will say Mike and Eleven's relationship. Finn Wolfhard is carrying that, like, bro. But Millie Bobby Brown drags them. Finn Wolfhard isn't even acting that like his ass off or anything. Because
he's not acting his ass off. It's just that Millie is dragging them down so bad with her acting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I can see why she has had like 0 good roles other than like Enola Holmes. Like,
I don't even know what that is.
Sherlock Holmes, Enola Holmes.
Oh no, I never watched that show.
It's like some shit on Netflix, I think. But anyways, I could see why she would not get that many roles.
Hey, but I see why Drake loves her. That's all I know.
Well, Drake loved her when she was like 14, so that's different. But like, anyways, those are all the pros I have. Now, they can't see this, but I can show you. This is the amount of pros I had. Look at the cons.
Sorry, I know.
The cons are like double, bro.
He wrote way more than I did, and the cons are still the majority of my list as well. Which we've already kind of touched on a lot of them. You want me to go first?
You can go first. Just give me a con, and then I'll give you one.
Okay, this has been a given for the entirety of Stranger Things. One of the cons is always going to be the dialogue.
I'll give you that. Yes.
The dialogue has been especially Mike, especially the repeating little tick.
I don't think it was as bad in previous seasons though. I don't think it was bad in previous seasons at all.
No.
I think it was this season specifically. The dialogue really took a hit.
There's one season. Okay, this is specifically for the Mike repeating thing. There's only one time I ever thought I notice it every time he does it. There's only one time it genuinely stuck out with me, and that's when he was fighting with Lucas, and then 11 sends Lucas flying, and he goes in 11's face. He goes, "What is wrong with you?"
But that was in season 1 though.
That was in season 1. Yeah. So it's like I give them some slack there. No, but the dialogue, it is either very corny, very sucky. I don't even want to go into her yet, but. We'll say number 8. Her dialogue.
8. Oh my god,
her dialogue is awful.
Oh, bro, number 8. When I catch you, bro. Oh my gosh, she's so bad.
We gonna have to go into her. That's all I'm gonna say. So probably bad. 40 minutes of this is gonna be her. But like, okay, the dialogue.
I'll give you that. The dialogue was.
There were some very good scenes. Like, okay, I will give it. Dialogue is inconsistent. The dialogue between Dustin and Steve, very good.
Dialogue between Lucas and Max was good.
Dialogue between Lucas and Max is very good. Where he said like, "Are you sick of it?" And he goes, "Yeah." Like that is a very good way to write that scene.
Yes.
The dialogue between where Mr. What's It is talking to the kids. That's another one of my cons. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, I was about to say, where are you going with that? I'll give my first con, and this is actually something that I think we might end up seeing with Avengers Doomsday, which is there's too many plot lines. Mm-hmm. And too many of the plot lines are just not good or interesting. Mm-hmm. So I'll give you examples. Yeah. Jonathan and Nancy's scenes in that little cum bucket thing that they were in.
It was wax.
All of them were bad. All the scenes that they had together were bad. 11 and Callie and Hopper, when they were all together, it was awful. All those scenes were forgettable. And those plot lines, just to name 2, were not good. And every time it came to those characters, and the show's focusing on those characters for whatever segment, I genuinely had to like force myself to get through it.
Yeah,
here's something that I think Doomsday will have an advantage on but this show doesn't have is too many plot lines without a clear lead character or clear main plot.
I will agree with that. That's a bad.
If I were to ask you, who is the lead character or the lead actor in season 5?
It would be Will. That's the only character I could say for sure would be a lead. But even then,
that's
a reach. But narratively,
yes, I would agree with you.
In terms of
screen time, no, not even close.
I don't even know who would lead the screen time.
Yeah, who does lead the screen time?
Is it Derek? Derek might be leading screen time right now.
The leader of screen time might just be Henry between his Vecna, Mr. What's It, and Henry forms.
I don't know. I think
it might be him.
I think Hopper and 11 might still.
Hopper gets no screen time in Volume 2.
But in Volume 2, no. But he had a lot in Volume 1.
Yeah, I'm saying, but throughout the whole season, who's had the most screen time is probably Vecna.
Probably. The only thing that drags that down is he wasn't. Oh well, he was Mr. What's It. Okay, next con. Since you already mentioned it, one of my cons is just I have not liked her character since season 1. She's only had like 3 or 4 redeeming scenes for me. Nancy. I hate her character. She's so like it's so.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if this is true. I heard that they confirmed a spinoff for her.
I'm not watching that. I don't care.
I don't know what it would even be about, but like.
But here's my thing. Nancy's character, especially
she's a bot, bro. I'm sorry.
Especially with Jonathan.
She's a hoe. She's a hoe.
Like, okay, it feels like they were scared to write because like, okay, a lot of her character is she's not tradition. She's breaking from the tradition that is the small town mindset, which is you're gonna marry like they said. Jonathan says it in season 1. Who thinks she was something or thinks she's rebelling, but she's gonna end up marrying a has-been jock, settling down, hating her life. There's her whole plot line since Jonathan has said that exact thing
is doing everything she can not to be that,
and it sucked because it feels like there's a lot of ways to write a good powerful female character without making it feel like you are trying to force like feminist aspects in. The scene where in season 3 where like she got him and Jonathan fired. Her and Jonathan fired.
Oh my god, that scene pissed me off. She was in the wrong.
She was 100% in the wrong. But then she goes home to her mom, and her mom is sitting there like okay, like I get you're trying to make it a powerful scene. And your mom's like, what was she like? Always stay true to yourself. Like you get it done no matter what. Like it feels like because I feel like there were ways to write Nancy and make her a good, genuine like female lead.
She's just so one-dimensional now. It's all just I shoot gun.
They're all good. Yeah,
I shoot gun and I don't know what I want.
And I don't care about the other people basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, dude.
Oh god. It was so
there are so many.
You know what really pissed me off? After the breakup scene, and I have opinions about that breakup scene. Mm-hmm. After that quote-unquote breakup scene, bro, the way she was talking to Steve and like that one interaction they had. Bro, she wants that dick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot tell me that what she said to Jonathan was true. And she's like, oh, yeah, no, it's not about Steve.
Yeah.
If you don't want Steve, then, like, I'm blind. Because she clearly wants this guy.
And season 4 especially, it's very obvious.
It's very obvious.
Because they have that whole scene with Steve and Eddie where Eddie's like, I saw the way she looks at you, bro.
Literally, bro. Like, I don't know why. Oh, bro. No, bro. It's so messy.
No, okay, but here's... I'm gonna go for a few more seconds on Nancy, and then we're gonna move on. There are a lot of ways to write a feminist character, and I don't dislike her because she's feminine. I don't like because it's like meant to be.
Be a little more clear about that. We're not trying to cancel first episode.
I don't dislike her because it's a feminist character. A lot of my favorite characters from the show are female. There are a lot of ways to write a good female feminist character. There are a lot of different shows that do it. Like until they drove her insane, Daenerys Targaryen was very good written. Until they did that weird.
Daenerys Targaryen was
That was a very good representation.
Off topic. If the finale is worse than Volume 2, can this be at the level of a bad ending of Game of Thrones? It's up there, bro. If the finale is worse than Volume 2...
If it's worse than Volume 2, then yes.
If the Season 5 series and show finale is worse than Volume 2... Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, but
is it worse than Game of Thrones?
I couldn't even... You told me this, though. It has 45 minutes of exposition, which I think is going to be something to do with that dream sequence. Epilogue. But I think it's going to be something to do with that dream sequence.
Those are just leaks. We don't know if those are true.
I will say that dream sequence, I don't know if they're going to do it well. I am looking forward to seeing the explanation on how Henry got his powers.
Well...
It's probably just going to be some sort of
I'm pretty sure it's in the play.
Is it in the play?
I think so. But it's kind of stupid that they would put that in the play if they don't put it in the show, too. Because then, that's a pretty vital point of the show, and you're putting on a Broadway play that not everyone can see. I don't know. That's kind of...
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay.
So that's something else they have to do as well in the finale in order to save it.
My thing is, I think Nancy... I don't know her actress's name. I don't even think that girl's bad. I think she's a good actress. I don't even mind her acting. The writing that they gave Nancy was so bad. Like, okay, I understand her being emotional in the 4th season, or the 5th season, I mean. Her sister's missing, her parents are in the hospital. Actually, she don't give a fuck about Ted. But, like, her mom's in the hospital. But, like,
Ted's kids do not give a shit about him.
So, I understand them being, like, I understand her being, like, emotionally kind of erratic, similar to Dustin. But what I don't understand is that every season she is emotionally erratic, and for half the time not even for a good reason. First season, okay, best friend goes missing, okay, I give you then. Second season, she feels bad because she's like not telling her best friend's parents, so she starts acting like an idiot. Third season, she had no reason to act the way she did. Like, okay, actually, I'm not gonna say she had no reason. She was being discriminated against. Yes. Was it reason enough to treat her
Do not
own
get me started on the season 3 Jonathan and Nancy plot.
Yeah.
That was so bad. Oh my God.
We're gonna,
so bad.
Like, I think you could have written that so much better on her starting that fight without having it cause tension between her and Jonathan.
Let's not get into that because that's season 3.
Yeah, so there's a lot, yeah.
That was not good. I agree with you.
We'll move on. But that's just a general song. I don't dislike her because of, like, what they're trying to do with her. I dislike her because of the way they did it.
Yeah, I agree. We'll get into more Nancy later when we talk about Nancy and Jonathan. But for now, I feel like we have to touch on this now. This is pretty, like, the biggest... it was probably... They intended it to be the most emotional scene, probably, of the show. And I have a lot of issues with it.
Oh, the unproposal?
No, not the unproposal. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about... You are not gay. I am not gay. Usually, at least.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Right? We are not gay. So, I don't know what it's like to come out. I don't know what that is like.
Should we call your brother?
But, okay, let's calm down. But, the context around Will's coming out scene was ridiculous. And the coming out scene in of itself was also ridiculous. Number one, I'll start here. Hold on, let me do this. Vecna tells him, I'm going to use you as a spy because he can connect to Will's mind through the hive mind. Yes. Yeah. When he said that, he then told Max, I have another way to get to you because I can now control Will, or not control Will,
see where you are.
but see where you are because Will
had been to the hospital.
Had been told by his mom, Joyce, oh, Max is at the hospital and she's
No, they were there in the first volume.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He knew because of what Will was seeing, of what Will was experiencing. So that's the only reason he said, "Oh, I'm going to use you as a spy," right? Was to get to Max, right? So then they get Max to safety, right? And all of a sudden, that still means that he's worried about Vecna using him as a spy because he knows his secrets. What does that have to do with anything? Like, I don't understand. Like, he said he was going to use you as a spy to try to get to Max. Max is safe. He's not, like, him knowing your secrets or other people also knowing your secrets is not going to change the fact that he can still tap into you through the hive mind. Like, why would that change anything?
No,
so, like, the logic of, like, I have to tell all these people my deepest, darkest secret because if I don't tell them, then Vecna will somehow use it against me in order to use me as a spy. That is a stupid explanation to me, number one. Number two, the fact that they made him, like the actual scene in and of itself. Why is he... First off, I think they forget this show is set in the 80s. Why are they making this poor queer kid come out to people he doesn't know? Why is Murray in the room? Why is Hopper in the room? Why is Callie in the room?
I can understand Hopper being in the room.
No, bro. He doesn't know Hopper.
Hopper played a significant role in his life. He's the one that's pulled him from the upside down. I can understand, and obviously Joyce.
He doesn't talk to Hopper. He doesn't talk to Steve.
No,
why is Steve there?
Steve being there is crazy.
When has he ever talked to Nancy? Like, why are all these people there? It should have just been the
that's actually crazy. I just realized
boys
that.
And 11.
They've been dating, or at least some sort of relationship thing since season 1, and I think Will has had maybe 2 points of dialogue with Nancy.
Literally, he doesn't talk to Nancy. He doesn't talk to Steve. He doesn't talk to Murray. He doesn't talk to Hopper.
Dude, Murray's character was so... I liked Murray's character.
I'm pretty sure... Was Mr. Clark there as well?
Mr. Clark was there as well.
Why is Callie there? He just met Callie.
Yeah, Mr. Clark being there is like... That's like... It's like, I get you had like a... He was like, he's your favorite teacher, you're in his club.
No,
but
bro,
it's like, dude, that's not a good
me.
explanation for why
it should have just... If they really wanted to do it so that he has to get the secret out, you should have just been the core 4 boys and 11.
And 11 and Max. And Jonathan. And Jonathan and Joyce.
Jonathan and Joyce, yes. There was no reason why those other characters should be there. So that's number one. Can I
add something in here?
Number 2.
I feel like... I don't know if it was... I think the acting didn't help that scene. The way they wrote that scene out. The way he laid it out. Especially... I think I already mentioned it earlier. Mike you could see in his face, you could see Mike realize he's the one getting talked about. Why are you then going to make Mike be like the third person to stand up? Like Mike, like I understand.
He should have been the first or the last.
He should have been either the first or the very last. Like it was, what was it? It was Lucas, then Dustin, or like the other way around.
Mike.
And then Mike. Mike should have been the very first or very last, or he should not have stood up at all. That is how you should have written that scene.
I'm gonna be honest though,
because that is a dude who was best friend since he was 5 years old.
I'm gonna be honest though. When you watched it, was it clear that Mike realized they were talking about him? No, because Finn Wolfhard's acting was not good in that scene.
It was literally just, because I thought so. And then, because there was the one scene where, like, you see his face change.
If the camera didn't pan to him, directly to him, like, if it panned to, like, just the couch in general, his acting was not nearly good enough for you to be able to realize it was him talking about it.
Yeah. But, like, here's my thing. That is my biggest gripe with the scene for sure, is the way Mike was written in this scene.
No, I have another issue that I feel like a lot of people didn't even realize. Did he or did he not indirectly out Robin as well in the process? By pointing at her and looking directly at her and saying, he was just my Tammy.
Well, she was already seen with Vicky at that point. Like, her and Vicky were hugging and, like, didn't they kiss? Or
they never kissed in front of anyone.
Yeah, but Lucas was
everyone just thinks they're friends.
But, bro, they're sitting there right there. I forgot exactly, but they were saying something that was, or they were talking about Enzo's and stuff like that. And, like, in that show, it's very obvious that no one goes to Enzo's unless you're fucking.
Bro, but at the same time, though, first off, they were whispering with that loud-ass boombox right there. And Lucas was looking the other way, trying to pull Max's leg so that the demos couldn't see it. He definitely did not hear what they said. Right? And even if Lucas knew, no one else did. He indirectly outed Robin in the process.
I feel like Murray knew. I don't know why. I just feel like Murray knew. Like, there's no reason for me to think that. I just think Murray knew.
Okay, maybe he did. But even then, like, bro, we're still, like, the scene was a mess. The dialogue was not good. He should not have gone on for as long as he did.
He should not have gone on for as long as he did. Joyce especially should have had a bigger part in that scene than she did.
Joyce should have had a bigger part. He should have been able to admit it to Joyce first without Mike interrupting and then have everyone else do it.
Yeah.
They should have had their own moment before you're gonna make him out himself and Vicky to the entirety of fucking Hawkins. Like, why is, like, so many characters that were there that should not have been there just for them to be like, oh well, it's so that everyone knows his
Wasn't
secret.
Vicky also there?
Yeah, Vicky was. He doesn't know Vicky. He does not know Vicky.
I don't know. I don't remember if she was there or not.
Like, and it was so stupid to me because, like, 20 minutes before that scene, Will is talking to Robin and he's shocked. He's like, how could you have told Steve? Why would you tell Steve? So it goes from him being shocked to her telling one person that he doesn't think should know, to then him just being like, oh, well, she told one person that was unexpected. I'm just going to go out and tell everyone then. Like, what? No. That is so stupid to me. Yeah. The reasoning behind him doing it in the first place, and the scene itself was bad. The dialogue, I'm sorry.
Was bad.
I know neither of us are probably the best people to talk about this, but I'm sorry. Why did he go on for as long as he did? Talking about, we like this, we like that, we like this. He went on for 30 minutes.
No,
it felt like.
Okay, yeah, I will say that was, like, besides, like, the mic thing, that was my, like, least favorite part about the scene. He's like, oh, we like, what was it? The one movie. We like, debating and then renting the one movie every time. We like playing D&D. All of that. It's like, dude, you could have just said, like, you could have said two of those things and be like,
you could have said, like, 4 of those things max. He listed 18 different things.
Yeah, bro, it was bad. Okay, then, we're in too long on this one. What's your, wait, actually, let me pull on. I'll do my next call. Hold on. Where'd my list go? All right. Okay, I have a few here. So, I had Mike in the coming out scene. That was one of mine. Max's scene with Holly in the mindscape, whatever you want to call it, Henry's mindscape. That scene was... Okay, I don't mind the dialogue there. The way they wrote that scene was poor. Because the last time that Max got there, she stood and didn't run to the gate, and it closed in front of her eyes.
Yeah, that also pissed me off.
That was bad writing. I don't care.
That pissed me off. That was really bad. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
That was my main gripe there. It's because it's like, dude, the last time she stood there for 10 seconds and it went away. There, not only did they walk up, they walked through everything. They walked up. Then she had this long ass dialogue, which it ended up working conveniently.
Yeah, that was another thing to me. This is another there's another con I have, but it relates, so I'll just say it. But the music no longer mattering to Max to get back is pointless. It's stupid to me. I don't know why they did that.
I don't think it was the worst thing they could have done. I think they just didn't deliver it well.
It wasn't. Not only was it just not delivered well, but it was also bro, if all she needed was Lucas, then that puts so much plot holes in season 4. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If she didn't need the music the whole time, that completely changes everything that happened in season 4.
Yeah.
That's so stupid to me. And so that was dumb. And I'll give,
because they wrote that in so they could have a reason for Holly getting out.
Yes, but that just feels lazy to me. I'm sorry.
It is lazy.
It feels lazy.
It is lazy.
And I'll say this. This is my next con. That is kind of a long one. This series would benefit so much more, and this is more like Netflix's fault, with a weekly release. Mm-hmm. The series should have a weekly release. Because here's the thing. When you release Volume 1, Volume 2, and then a finale, what is it that you're expecting? Volume 1, you need something big. You need to end it off with something big. Or you need something big to happen in the story.
Which they did.
In Volume 1, yes. Which is Will getting powers.
Yes.
Volume 2, that didn't happen.
Yeah, Volume 2... Volume 2 felt like more of a setup volume.
Yeah, Volume 2, nothing happened. They were hyping this up. It's going to be a dark Christmas. It's going to be an emotional Christmas.
What am I meant to be sad about?
The things that happened would have benefited more because they were a lot smaller things. So it would have benefited more with a weekly release. Because here's the thing. Because since you release all 3 episodes at once, nothing is actually achieved in these 2 episodes. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because other than Max coming back is the only thing that was achieved. Holly is still stuck in the abyss.
Well, yeah, they figured out what the Upside Down was.
The other kids are still stuck in the abyss. Mm-hmm. There was no arc at all with Callie. She's just there, and she's more of a narrative device to serve Elle instead of being an actual character.
And her actor is not good either.
It makes the whole of Volume 2 feel just like a big nothing burger. Because what happened? So much happened while nothing happened.
Yeah. It was the only... Okay, you can say Max coming back. The actual significant event of Volume 2 was them finding out what Vecna's plan actually was.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
But narratively, okay, emotionally...
Narratively, yes.
Emotionally, Max coming back was the biggest moment. Narratively, the only significant thing that happened... Because Max isn't going to do anything. What is Max going to... Okay, yes, she's going to guide... she's going to guide 11 through Vecna's mind.
Well, but here's the thing. Here's my thing. In Volume 2, right? Mm-hmm. Those are not big enough things to make you wait a whole month between volumes. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it isn't. Because we as the audience already knew what Vecna's plan was. We already knew what his plan was to a pretty good extent.
Yeah, for the most part.
And even some of the characters knew to a pretty good extent what he was trying to do. So that's not really a reveal narratively, other than it's just, okay, now everyone knows. But that wasn't a giant reveal. Max coming back, we knew that she was going to come back since she got introduced.
Yeah.
So, it's yes, it still doesn't take away the fact that it's still an emotional moment. But let me ask you this. If it was a weekly release, and the end of Shock Jock, where Nancy shoots the bubble, and it ends there, you have to wait a week, that would have been way better.
That would have been way better.
But they didn't. Because then you go on to the next one, and you realize, oh, she didn't actually destroy all of everything. She just fucking... loosened up the wall. And, it just, I don't know. It just made shit so much worse. And
there were a lot of problems with that. We'll move on from that. Was that my car? Did I go or did you go?
No, I just went.
You just went?
Yeah.
Okay. My next one's a big one. I'll save that one. I'm going to save that one.
Okay. Should I just go again then?
No. I have one more after that.
Okay.
The kids fighting Holly, or that scene of the kids, her best friend, being strangling her with the necklace. That scene was very out of place.
Yeah, that was really, I don't know.
I'm not gonna say out of place, but it just felt like it was out of nowhere.
Yeah, a little bit.
Other than the one kid who was very obviously a dick the whole time. That you would have think at most they held her.
It just felt like
they didn't even help her. They kicked her down the stairs. Then they were holding her, and then she grabs her by the neck, and she's fucking like strangling her like it's a Hitman game. It's like, dude, that was very out of place for me.
It just felt like they needed something to emotionally lead up to Mr. What's It getting to her again.
Yeah.
Which was also dumb because it's like, bro.
This is another positive I didn't talk about. Derek's character in this whole season has actually... his character has been a bright spot of a lot of this season.
Yeah, but he's sidelined in Volume 2.
He's sidelined in Volume 2 for a good reason, I will say. Yeah, it's a little kid who just watched his fucking parents and his sister have their eyes torn out
it's a good reason, but he already knew Vecna was capable of that before.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess seeing it is different, being directly threatened by him is different. Yes, true. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you could have still easily had him do something to help.
Yeah.
Like, or at least try to, like, stall Henry or something. I don't know. That's still, I don't know. That scene kind of it didn't piss me off, but it was like, what the fuck are we doing?
It was bad, bro.
Off topic. Because it was a running joke after Volume 1 came out that Vecna was gathering all these kids so he could fuck them. Here's the real question.
Dr. Doom.
Here's the real question. Does Vecna have a penis?
Mr. What's It does.
But does he? Because it's Mr. What's It real?
Listen, all I'm saying is, you weren't 11 years old watching tentacle stuff on R34, okay?
What? We are not moving past that. What did you just say?
Listen. I saw some Teen Titans things. Those will change you as a child.
What did you search up as an 11-year-old?
No, I didn't search them up. Those pop up on Reddit. That's all I'm going to say.
No, they don't. They don't just pop up.
Those pop up.
Bro, I used Reddit for a lot of my middle school. Those do not just pop up. You look for those. No, you are a little horny bitch.
Hey. Okay, we get to that one. Hey, bro. Sometimes,
why are you looking up tentacle porn on Reddit?
I was looking for Teen Titans stuff. All right, that's much more socially acceptable. I don't care.
What, Teen Titans Rule 34?
Yes.
What, did you fuck with Raven?
Yes. Who doesn't? It's like
Raven or Starfire?
Raven.
Okay, wait. Which is badder? The Teen Titans Go one or the 2003?
All right, the Teen Titans Go one with the legs. With the legs.
With the legs.
All right. Off that topic. No.
But does Vecna have a penis though?
He has the tentacles.
I mean, I guess. Like, you think if he had like a girlfriend, he would just get like those tubes he puts onto the kids and just be like,
up your ass.
Like, would he do that?
I mean, because, well, that was like a scene. Or no, that was the Mind Flayer scene. Never mind. Next con. Was that your con or mine? Or no, that was mine. That was yours.
Damn. Vecna really lost his penis in the abyss. That's crazy. He definitely went in there with one.
Didn't 11 burn it off him?
Damn, yeah, bro. How does he should hate 11 way more. That bitch took his dick. She stole his dick from him.
She castrated him.
She literally stole his manhood. That's okay. I'll go on to my next con. Okay. Here's what I don't like. This also goes into like the whole way too many plot lines thing. Too many characters in this show get sidelined.
Yes.
In Volume 2.
Yes.
Mike does nothing. Joyce does nothing. Murray does nothing.
Murray does fat load of nothing. Yeah, but Murray's character was never that important to the plot. But Joyce does.
Hopper, to an extent, does nothing in this volume.
In Volume 2 especially, he does nothing. In Volume 1...
he did. He had the whole thing with 11 and the Upside Down. But in Volume 2, which is 3 episodes long, they're all over an hour long, he's just sidelined doing nothing.
Yeah, he just has that one scene where he's complaining about number 8.
It's like, dude, like, when are we going to start... Like, when are we going to stop with the pump fakes of the character deaths? Like, the whole moment...
No, nothing's as bad as the Season 3 pump fake where they left Hopper alive.
Hopper should be dead by now. The fact that they couldn't kill off Karen or Ted, stupid.
Steve should be dead by now.
Steve should be dead. The fact that they did it again this volume with Nancy and Jonathan, where they have the breakup scene.
Why did they have it? The wax hardened out of nowhere.
Yeah, like there's no explanation for that. By the way, there's zero explanation.
That was another thing I didn't like about Nancy in that scene. Is she tried to act so independent, and then when she realized everything she was doing was wrong, then she wants to just start being like all soft and like accepting that.
Trust me, I'm gonna get into that after this. But Because that's one of my last cons.
My final con is a big one. It is a big one.
That's one of my last cons is like everything about that scene. But that's the thing I don't like is why do we have so many... The only reason why we have so many characters sidelined is because they don't have the balls to kill anyone. Like, I'm sorry, bro. The fact that you bring back Callie is ridiculous. You don't need to bring back another character.
Is Eddie the largest character death in the show?
Yes! And he shouldn't be because he was introduced in the same season where he died. Where he died a pointless death, by the way.
The two main character deaths in this show are Eddie and Billy. And Bob.
Yeah, and all those are introduced in the same season where they died.
Minus Billy. Billy was introduced season 2, that season.
Yeah, okay, true. But he had a very minor role in season 2.
Basically, yeah.
Other than
the King Steve scene.
And then even in season 3, where he becomes the actual antagonist, it's not him.
Yeah, he's flayed.
It's not him.
Okay,
but no, that's what I'm saying. And Hopper, the pump fake in volume 1 with the fucking dynamite, which they have one scene talking about it in this volume about him trying to kill himself with dynamite. They never mention it again. 11 just gets over it because she has Callie now. And Callie is not a real character. She's just a narrative device.
Millie Bobby Brown's delivery of that line is like, I saw it in your eyes, Hop.
Yeah, like, it's just not good.
All right.
Joyce should know.
There
should have been a scene with 11 telling Joyce to make sure that he doesn't do some shit like that again. But no, instead they want to have fucking Callie trying to make her kill herself.
So, that will segue into my next con.
Is your last one?
Yes. The biggest con of this fucking season.
Is it the breakup scene?
It is not the breakup scene.
Okay, because that's my last one.
It is Callie. It is number 8. It is number 8. The only good thing ever about Callie is that the introduction of different types of powers. That is the only good, acceptable thing Callie character has brought to the show. Her actress is awful. The writing is awful. The whole subplot with them being little anarchists is awful. Her in this season, awful. She's like, oh, well, I almost escaped, and then out of nowhere, I got smacked in the fucking face. I was 10 yards away.
I was 10 yards, bro. Oh my god. No, her character, because here's what I don't.
And then her whole thing is, oh well, someone's. Because okay, there is a way to write that plot line. I don't like it, but there's a way to write that plot line. There is a way to bring it. It makes sense. It is a logical plot line to include. They did not write the dialogue, the introduction of how they wanted to do that plot line. Like literally, okay, if they're setting it up like 11, you need to kill yourself.
Literally, yeah.
And here's the thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Unless I see it, I will never believe 11 dies. I do not believe they will kill 11.
Here's the thing.
I feel like
I don't think they will, and I actually have reason to believe that. But if I say the reason why I think they're not going to do it, I think it might spoil. So I'm not going to say it. But I genuinely think there is close to a 0% chance of them doing it. Who are those?
Are those bikers? Those are bikers.
Oh yeah, those are bikers for sure. Yeah, we should turn off the lights. Weird side mission intervention here. We are in a sketchy ass parking lot and a group of bikers just came up to us.
I think they thought we were fucking.
Maybe. They're beeping at us right now. I think they thought we were fucking. Which we could do.
Should I reverse into them?
If you're down, we could do that, but... Damn, they're fucking following you, bro. Oh my god, this is bad. Oh my days. Okay. This is not good for our first episode at all.
Y'all are gonna hear some driving for the next second. We're gonna have some scenic route here.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's fine. We could do this while we're driving, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll do most of the talking now. Here's the thing I didn't like about Callie.
They definitely thought we were fucking.
Yeah, they definitely thought we were fucking. Wow, we
were in a parking lot with 0 lights, sitting in a car we're sitting in a car by ourselves.
They definitely thought we were fucking. Wow.
Okay. Yes, we do not have intercourse normally.
Not on weekdays, at least.
Not on weekdays. Only on Sundays.
Only on Sundays, yeah.
Okay.
In the church. I'm kidding.
that will actually get this taken down.
Yeah, okay,
Get this taken down. Okay, moving on.
Yes. Callie sucks. No one likes Callie. She's just a narrative. She's just a narrative device. She's not a real character. And the whole, like, I guarantee you, Elle trying to pump fake herself into another death, she is not going to die. I'm almost positive. If they don't have the guts to kill Ted Wheeler, they will not kill 11.
They will not kill 11. There is 0 chance they kill 11. I believe every character in this show is more likely to die than 11. I think they will kill Will before they kill 11.
Yes.
They will definitely kill Mike before they kill 11. They will kill Lucas before they kill 11. They will kill Dustin, Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, Hopper, Joyce. They will kill Joyce before they kill 11. Like, 11 is the last character I think that the Duffer Brothers will kill.
They're not going to kill 11. I just don't. Because, like, bro, it gets to a certain point. After you pump fake Hopper's death 18 times. After you fucking pump fake all these other characters' deaths so many times. There's a lot of blood. Wait, is it rolling down?
No, not yet. Okay, another side note. I got a tattoo 2 hours ago.
Yeah, 2 hours ago. Yeah, literally.
Yes.
And you're bleeding everywhere.
Yes.
That's probably why they thought we were fucking. Maybe they saw your blood and thought we were really going at it.
Hey, he broke my hymen.
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna get canceled. We're gonna get canceled.
Oh my God. Okay. Should I say the word Jesus Christ after I talk about fucking in the church? Probably not.
We're gonna get canceled.
Anyways, I'll go on to one of my last cons, which is the quote-unquote breakup scene. Was that a breakup scene? No.
No, because everyone's saying it was. That is not the feeling I got from that scene.
Here's the thing. We know it is a breakup scene because the Duffer Brothers said it was a breakup scene.
Yeah, but like...
Watching it, did it feel like a breakup scene?
No.
Fuck no.
They're smiling, holding each other.
They're smiling, holding each other's hands, saying, I love you. Bro, when you break up with someone using the words, I love you, smiling, holding hands, bro, that is not a breakup. Like, that is not a breakup at all.
I'm sorry, bro. That was bad. That was bad writing.
It was really bad. And so, on top of the fact that it was just not a breakup, right? The whole scene, like every scene, including the breakup scene of them in that weird cum bucket location.
The wax. It was, bro, the fact that the wax hardened right after.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was the writing was terrible. The fact that the wax hardened at the last second makes zero sense because we get no explanation for it. It feels completely unearned. And in my opinion, it was just a way to mop up the weird love triangle mess that they reintroduced for no reason.
They reintroduced it to secure the fact that Jonathan's character is insanely insecure. Like, okay. That's not the worst reason to introduce that. You did not do it well. You just didn't.
Not at all. It was really dumb. They should not have reintroduced that shit in season 4 at all with her reigniting interest in Steve. That should have never happened. And I think it's just stupid now. I think now you're left in like a limbo with what do you do with Jonathan's character? Because what did Jonathan even have going for himself as a character other than his relationship with Nancy?
Yeah. Jonathan, since season, I want to say maybe season 3, has had nothing happening.
Yeah, he does nothing. I said this to you when you first started watching Stranger Things to lead up to in order to watch season 5 when it came out.
Burger.
Jonathan is a nothing burger of a character. He's just there. He is only there because of, in season 1, he actually had something to do. After that, he's only there because of Nancy.
Yeah.
After that, he's only there because of Nancy. There's no other reason for him to be there. So that's why I felt like the breakup scene in the cum bucket was terrible. It was bad writing. The dialogue made no sense. The fact that she still continued to lie to him after they said they were going to be honest to each other about how she felt for Steve when she clearly reignited her interest in Steve in season 4 and had a moment with him in season 5 and then had a flirty interaction with him after the breakup scene in season 5 as well. That was stupid to me. It felt lazy. It felt like a weird way to just kind of like clean up the love triangle mess. Similar to them trying to clean up the whole season 2 episode mess with Kali, bring her back for no reason.
That was Kali she's such a bad point in that season.
She is,
like
man.
It's bad. Like in season 2, she's a really bad point. In season 5, she's I genuinely think Kali. Okay, in the episode where Kali's with 11, I don't think Kali is a bad part of that episode. I think the entire writing is it, but I don't think Kali in that episode was that bad. Kali in season 5 was bad, dude. She was by far my least favorite part. Every time her character came on screen, I hope Hopper shoots her in the head. Like, I hope Hopper shoots the actor in real life in the head. Like,
okay. Let's calm.
Not actually.
We need to calm. This is still our first episode. We need to calm down a bit.
We've said it way too much.
Low key.
No, but okay. Actually, though, I wish nothing against the actress. Sorry, but Kali's character in this show, her introduction served as a test to see if they could do a spin-off show.
Where are we going, by the way?
We're going to another sketchy parking lot.
Do you want to fuck me?
You want to turn the recording off first?
Bro, because we're going on the fuck. Okay, bro. Anyways, I'll go into my last con because this is pretty much just like kind of like a wrap up to like all my other cons. Overall, the writing and creative decisions this season is a massive step down from every other season we've seen.
Yeah.
And it's an insane decline from previous seasons, even season 4, because I feel like every issue or critique that there came with season 4 is just amplified and multiplied by 10 in season 5.
Yeah.
So like the critiques with season 4 was too many characters, too many plot lines. That's multiplied by like 10 in season 5.
Yeah.
Bad romancing in season 4, multiplied in season 5. It's the same issues, but just way more intense.
Repeated
it's bad.
Because you could tell the Duffer Brothers. Okay, here's my thing.
The dialogue from season 1 to 3, good. Season 4 took a bit of a hit, but it wasn't bad at all. In season 5, it is now objectively bad.
Here's my thing. With the Duffer Brothers, it's like they will take a good positive step in one direction, and then in a completely different direction, they'll take 2 steps back. Like, okay, the first season was very good.
The first season was amazing.
The problem is,
I still don't
think... The main antagonist was kind of... Well, it was, you could say it was the lab and everything. Or Dr. Brenner. But, like, the main antagonist serves kind of as the Demogorgon. Was kind of lackluster. They fixed that, introducing the Mind Flayer and later Vecna. You had strong antagonists.
Oh, and here's another question. Where's the Mind Flayer? Because in the play, from what I've heard in the play, the Mind Flayer is still the one behind everything. The Mind Flayer is still the one who rules the Abyss and who's controlling Vecna to a certain degree. Where is he?
I'm assuming he's somewhere in the Abyss and Vecna made that, like, hideout, whatever, but, like, dude...
Yeah, but because here's the thing, in the Abyss, because here's the thing, they have a line in Volume 2, I think from Holly, saying, underneath everything, he's still just a human. Yeah. Implying that...
that was from Max.
From Max. Implying that the Mind Flayer is controlling him to a certain extent, because we also know that due to the play and stuff like that. So I'm saying, the fact that we know basically at this point that around 40 to 45 minutes of the finale will be an epilogue. Where is the Mind Flayer? Why did we not see anything relating to the Mind Flayer almost at all in Volume 2?
Wasn't that part of Steve's plan? Is that they're going to destroy the Abyss? It's going to destroy the Upside Down, the bridge, and the Abyss?
Yes, but if Vecna's being controlled by the Mind Flayer, should we not have seen that fleshed out more? Because here's the thing. A lot of theories and a lot of speculation, even from like based off things the cast have said themselves about Vecna, can very easily lead you to believe that Vecna might have a redemption arc. That he might be able to get out of like be able to like stop being controlled by the Mind Flayer, and like sacrifice himself last second or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
If you do nothing with the Mind Flayer in Volume 2, I'm sorry. If we get a redemption arc for Vecna in Season 5, I'm sorry, bro. That's gonna make this show's ending, in my opinion, just as bad as Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. I have another con. I just thought of this. General K, or whatever her name is, Dr. K. Why?
Yeah, just why, bro?
Just why? Everything about her character is just why. Like, you saw Vecna, you see this dude's face burnt half off, and you're still saying, well, give me that girl so we can unleash the monsters on the commies. It's like, you very clearly have a bigger problem. Like, I am sorry, bro. Like, I understand, I have done a lot of research into the Cold War due to different classes or just personal interests. Communism is not as bad as a dude who can literally summon monsters that can alley-oop a soldier to another monster. I am sorry, dude. Like, if her character, I have the same gripes.
Well, depending on who you ask, it's not as bad.
I have the same gripes with the general from Avatar 3, from the Avatar series.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's like, dude.
Also,
why?
that's another thing off topic.
Priority management, dude. Like, oh my god.
Off topic, but if you guys, we did, because this is not the first attempt of us recording our first episode.
We have tried filming episodes before, but obviously, little things happen. We never quite had a 12-year-old biker gang roll up on us like we did just now.
And also, we did not have the the audio situation worked out at all, so it sounded terrible. But we actually did record an Avatar 3 review.
Which there are definitely some thoughts that now I've sat back on, might have said some more. I don't know if I would have changed much of what I said. I wouldn't have
changed much of what I said, but I definitely, yeah. Well, if you guys want to see that, I don't think we should release the Avatar 3 review we have now, because that's like damn near unlistenable because of how bad the audio is.
Yeah.
But in like the next episode we put out, maybe we could put out like our general thoughts. Yeah. Like in like a 20-minute quick segment or something.
We could just do a little lightning round and everything.
Yeah, maybe, if you guys want to see that. But anyways, back to Stranger Things. Dr. K is not a good character.
She's not a good character. The special operative, what's his name? Special operative, something like, I don't know. All I know is
Ackers.
He's
just there.
He's just there. Like, he's better than K. I'll tell you that. He's better than K.
He's better than K because of what they did with him in Volume 1 with Hopper and Elle.
Yeah. But outside of that, it's like, dude, he pissed on the wall. What else has he done?
Yeah, he pissed on the wall. He peed on it, Hop. Like, why?
That was really bad acting.
That was really bad acting. Millie Bobby Brown cannot act, bro. I'm sorry.
She was good in seasons like 1 through 3, I want to say.
Seasons 1 through 3, even season 4, she wasn't bad. In season 4, she wasn't even bad. She wasn't great in season 4, I don't want to say.
Yeah, but she wasn't good. That's the thing.
Actually, no, because she had some good scenes in Lenora.
Yeah,
in California.
Good scenes compared to actually good acting. Bro, Nancy as a character had good
you don't
scenes.
think the Angela scene was good?
I think it was good, but I don't think it makes the acting for the whole season good. Like, okay, I'll say, Nancy as a character, she's had a lot of good scenes. My favorite scene from her was when she danced with Dustin at the Winter Ball. But that does not make her character more redeemable to me. It just gives me a slight tinge of hesitation when I think how much I dislike how they wrote her character. But it's like, dude, Millie Bobby Brown post-season 2, season 3, she was still questionable a lot, but I think that was a writing more than acting thing.
Season 3, I thought she was still a good actor.
I think she was still, yeah.
Season 4, it started to dip. Season 5, not only is it just the acting, it's the fucking plastic surgery, bro. I'm sorry. She did not even need it. Like, I know this is going way off topic now, but like, Millie Bobby Brown never needed plastic surgery. She was attractive before. She did not need it.
Yes.
So, like, because in season 4, I don't think she had it. And she was already an adult by then, I'm pretty sure. She did not need it.
Yeah, I think she was 18 when they filmed season 4.
Yeah, like, why did they need to fucking, or why did she feel the need to get all the Botox and lip filler, whatever it is that she got? Bro, I'm watching her in season 5, and like, I see, especially after Volume 2 came out, I see more and more people noticing just how bad the fucking plastic surgery, like, affects her acting, because her face doesn't move. I'm watching her try to have these emotional or, like, romantic scenes with Mike, and I'm like, dude, it doesn't look like she even fucks with him at all. It doesn't look like she even likes him because she can't move her face.
She got Gal Gadot, bro.
Literally. Like, it's ridiculous. Gal Gadot can do better facial expressions than Millie Bobby Brown. Genuinely. And that's saying something because Gal Gadot is one of the worst actors I've ever seen, bro.
Gal Gadot single-handedly brought the Snyderverse from a fucking, like, a 6 out of 10 to a 2 out of 10. Like, and that, I mean that statement. Gal Gadot and her singular line of Kal-El, no. Okay, dude.
Kal-El, no. Kal-El, no.
Yeah, like, that singular line dropped that universe.
Just go here. I don't think there's anybody here.
I know where I'm going. No, but it was, there were a lot of problems. Millie Bobby Brown was a big problem with her acting. And it's like, I liked Millie Bobby Brown in the earlier seasons because, you know what? I don't even think it was her acting was crazy good in the early seasons. It's because...
Bro, is that preschool just named preschool?
I think
so. Bro, no, we just drove past a fucking preschool. They just had the name preschool in front of the building.
Yeah, we're in Bloxburg on Roblox, if you guys don't know. Yeah, so...
But do you know there's I've seen a TikTok of, like, there's this game on Roblox where you can have sex in Roblox.
I've seen that as well. Okay, so we're about to park again now. Apologies, everyone, for the background noise, driving and all of that. We actually
Do you think I could hear it?
Maybe. I don't know. We're listening.
Well, yeah, we'll find out later, I guess.
But we actually had a gang of, like, 40, like, 12-year-olds on electric scooters come up and start honking at us. So I was...
That's actually pretty embarrassing.
That is actually kind of embarrassing. But
Bro, we could really fuck here. This parking lot is empty. No, I'm okay, but like,
I'm saying that on the recording.
Anyways, though, I'm saying back to Stranger Things.
Yes.
The writing and creative decisions were bad. It's a step down. Season 5, in so many ways, is a step down. They keep pump faking with character deaths. They don't want to kill off anyone. There's extremely inconsistent writing and direction for the different romantic pairings. Mike and Elle from season 1 to even season 4 to an extent, but mostly season 1 from season 3, by far and away the best couple and the highlight of Stranger Things.
Mike and Elle?
Mike and Elle, yes.
I agree.
Season 5, I haven't enjoyed a single scene with them. Not one.
Yeah, it's been bad.
Especially in volume 2, there are so many unearned moments. It feels like a chest full of just unearned moments. Like, you could talk about the Jonathan and Nancy stuff, the Steve and Nancy stuff, like Hopper finding Callie was stupid, and I don't know. And
it was them trying to, because they were like, oh, we want to add more to this ending. We want to make the ending more impactful and all of that. It was,
I guess, but bro,
I would have.
There's so many.
I would have preferred they introduced a new number over Callie.
Yes, there's so many questionable explanations for decisions that characters make. I'm mainly looking at Will. Why did he have to come out to the entirety of Hawkins? Makes no sense to me.
To Mr. Clark.
Yeah, why did Mr. Clark have to know that he likes
boys? Bro, Mr. Clark, they use Mr. Clark as a Band-Aid way too much in the show.
No, literally. Bro, and they're like, that's another thing with the writing.
It's like, I'm sorry, bro.
It feels like they're holding your hand with the writing, bro.
This is a random science teacher in a random small town in Indiana. He should not know how to make a desensitization or whatever it's called pool. He should not know how to make a telemetry tag off the top of his head. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's okay. It's a crazy world of Stranger Things. I don't find the fact that he knows how to do all that not believable. My issue is he's literally just a way for the Duffer Brothers, because there's a problem with the whole season of season 5. Their writing has degressed because I feel like they think their audience is stupid, so they have to hold their audience's hand and have big exposition dumps and explanations. Yeah, every 2
when
seconds.
Dustin was explaining, when
every other
they had
scene.
Dustin explain the exotic matter 4 times.
Literally,
it's
yes.
I get you have to you have to have a scene where you explain it.
Bro,
to
they
everyone
explained
else.
the bridge 4 times as well. The upside down being a bridge 4 times as well. They fucking did so much explaining and exposition dumps, and it's like, god damn, what can we move on? Can we progress the story? Can we progress the narrative? And they don't want to. So that's annoying. And I'm going to be honest. If it wasn't for Dustin and Steve, if it wasn't for Sadie Sink's acting, if it wasn't for Lucas and Max, if it wasn't for Robin and Vicky, and those two being the only 2 well-written relationships in the season.
Season 5 would be the worst season.
What does this season have going for it? Other than those things.
It might still be the worst season.
What?
Season 5 might still be the worst season. Even with all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, a lot of people don't like season 3. I think season 3 is so.
I just don't like the underground base. That's the only thing I don't like about season 3.
Yeah, but bro, I'm sorry. A lot of it, the general vibe I get from that overall actors.
Actually, there's
this
more
season. It feels like all of these actors, you could see in their performances. They're just we just need to fucking get through it. Just get through the season so we can finish this off. Just get over it and stuff. It's
bro, Finn Wolfhard has been done with this show for the past 4 years.
I'm saying, bro, you could, bro, by the time season 4 aired, you could tell Finn Wolfhard was no longer
he was no longer just the Stranger Things kid. That he was,
or not even just that. It felt like he no longer, but because of his, if you watched his acting, it felt like he no longer felt this is his thing, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It felt like his acting dropped off after once season 4 began, and it has not gone back. Season 1 to season 3, Finn Wolfhard was a good actor. Yes. Season 4, it dipped. This season, he's being sidelined and being given nothing to do.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
Especially volume 2. But yeah, What do you think they have to do in the finale to save this?
Low key, just kill everyone. Okay, not actually. I think
okay.
You need a significantly impactful death, and you can't just have it be one character and then Vecna, because Vecna's gonna die. It's very obvious Vecna's gonna die.
I'll give you a hypothetical scenario, and I want you to tell me what you would think.
I want Dustin and Steve to die.
What would you think about the finale if this hypothetical scenario that I'm about to give you came true? Okay.
Actually, no. Wait. I'll tell you how I want to die.
Hold on. Let me give you this hypothetical first. Hypothetically, it's December 31st, 8 p.m. or whatever time it's gonna release.
I mean, it releases at midnight. Huh?
I don't know if it releases at midnight, but it's December 31st. The finale is out. You click play. You're watching the finale. Vecna has a redemption arc from the Mind Flayer. 11 fakes her death and goes to a waterfall, someplace with a waterfall, so she's still alive. Callie is still alive. Every main character still alive, and you get 11. No one knows she's alive, so Mike is now single, and Will is still trying to make moves.
Don't even. That will be the worst part.
I think Will still trying to make moves is the most unrealistic thing. But I could very easily see all those other things happen.
I think, okay, here's my thing. I think in this season, there's a few characters you have to kill. Callie has to die. I'm sorry, Callie has to die. Like, her character contributes nothing other than, like, we need to kill you, 11. You need to die. Callie has to die. It would add a little more for 11, and for the fans, it'd be a little satisfying, I can't lie. One character who I think he has done enough in this show, Will should die. It should be a thing of when they kill Vecna, Will dies as well. It's a sacrifice thing. They have to take them both out at once. Something like that. Will should die. I'm sorry, bro. Will has been the focal point of this show for so long. He has exhausted. Here's my question. He has exhausted character arc after character.
Here's my question for you, though. And I'm sorry to interrupt, but here's my question. Here's my question for you: is the Duffer Brothers? I've told you this before, but the Duffer Brothers have said it before that the reason they don't like killing off their main characters is because they don't want to give characters all this character arc and all this emotional development just to kill them off in the end.
Yeah.
So, that being said, because they don't want to kill...
That means, hey, bro, you've given Callie no development. Get her out of the damn show.
No, but then, does that mean that they will not kill Will? Because I'm sorry, I don't believe they will kill Will. I don't believe they'll kill Will. I don't believe they'll kill Mike.
I don't think they will, but they need to kill... Okay, one of Will or Mike has to die. One of those two needs to die. Jonathan will also probably die, for being honest. Maybe not Jonathan. If Jonathan doesn't die, then it will be Dustin and Steve dying. I don't think they kill Steve by himself. I don't think they kill Dustin by himself.
I actually have an idea that I think I know what they're going to do for the finale.
You think they have Jonathan, Steve?
No. Here's what I think they're going to do. I think they're going to fake 11's death, and they're going to get 8 or Callie to produce an illusion of 11 dying to have the government believe that, so they don't go looking for her, and then 11 escapes and lives off to some other place. That's what I think they're going to do. Because I don't think they're going to kill her.
Here's my personal bias for how the show should end. I think Nancy should die and Jonathan and Steve should date. I think that's how the show should end.
Jonathan and Steve.
Yes,
that is unironically would be a better relationship
than Steve and Nancy, or Jonathan and Nancy. I mean, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. There's so many different ways. We've ran a little long here, so we should probably try.
Or like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This this going back to Jonathan and Nancy. There was a line, because I just remembered this just now. There was a line in the cum bucket scene during the breakup scene.
Just say the wax scene, dude.
I promise. Are they not in a cum bucket?
It's wax. Does your cum solidify after you?
I mean, yes, sometimes.
I guess.
But I'm saying though, so
it's the chlamydia coming out.
Bro, I'm so afraid of getting chlamydia, bro. I feel like once we go to I'm not gonna say that actually, but I'm saying
I know someone who has it. I know a guy at our school who has it.
Anyway, okay, we're filming a podcast, bro. But okay, here's my thing. There was a line during the cum bucket scene where Jonathan and Nancy say to each other, they're like, I don't like when you're high and I don't like when you're drunk. Because then we treat each other like shit when we're high and we're drunk.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. At the start of season 5, when we could feel the awkward tension and the bad vibes with Jonathan and Nancy, the on-screen explanation that was given to us was Steve is trying to get back at Nancy, and Jonathan keeps on trying to like macho man him and try to out man him, I guess. And Nancy's sick of it, and so she's kind of over both of them and like doesn't want to do anything to do with either of them. And that's the emotional buildup we got to the cum bucket scene. Here's my issue. It would have been way better if we could have seen the actual emotional scenes, or at least alluded to like how bad they are to each other when they are drunk and high. Because I feel like that's a way better emotional moment. Yeah, that's a way more relatable moment. Like many people can relate to that.
We haven't seen Nancy drunk since the scene at the party in season 2.
Exactly.
And we haven't seen Jonathan high since season 4.
Exactly. And so that's what I don't like is like, bro, they literally could have showed or at least alluded to.
You could have had Mike mention a line of hearing them argue.
Yes, of like they're bad to each other because they need the drugs and the alcohol to escape from the situation that they're in because the world is ending. You could have made a way better emotional arc with those characters, and instead you settled on, well, because we have this deep emotional shared trauma, it just makes me want space from you because I don't want to deal with all of that. And it's like, bro, what are you talking about? Why are you trying to use that as an excuse for why Nancy is over Jonathan? The excuse should have been, hey, my fucking parents are about to die. My sister is missing. Maybe there's a reason why.
We're all about to die.
Yeah, like maybe there's a reason why she doesn't want to be all lovey-dovey right now. She could have very easily done that, and then when they had the breakup scene, they could have very easily had that tie back into the fact that, like, I'm going through all this stuff right now, and every time I talk to you, I'm just reminded of all the arguments we have when you're high and I'm drunk. They could have and if you do that, and then you have Mike or another character have a throwaway line talking about how they're assholes to each other when they're high and drunk, you flesh out that storyline way more instead of just being like, do you accept my unproposal because I thought this ring would fix everything? What? That's so dumb to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we ran this kind of long. There's a lot to talk about, and we're gonna make an episode on that finale. There's gonna be a lot to talk about there too. I already know it.
Yeah, it definitely will be. But yeah, I think we're done. But so, again, my name is Nico.
My name is Logan.
And yeah, this is pretty much the end of the episode. You could find us on all the other platforms I mentioned before: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify. Hopefully we'll be able to get cameras in the future. If there's anything else you guys want to see us do in the future, you know, we're planning on doing a Doomsday episode after all the teasers are out. What do you think?
We could do that, yeah. They come out. Was the last one comes out this week, or is the Doctor Doom one come out this week?
No, the Doctor Doom one comes out this week, and then it's the one with the whole movie, I think, after.
Okay. Yeah, we can do it after that.
Yeah, we could do that. So we could do that. We could do, what were the other ideas we've had? We've had ideas to do anime episodes instead of just mainstream anime, because I've never watched almost any animes other than like Vinland Saga.
I'm gonna make him watch Boku no Pico. First one I'm making him watch.
I don't even know.
He doesn't know what that means, but it's alright.
It has to be like actually mainstream though.
I'm gonna tell you what that is after.
Wait, is that the one where like they have like an orgy scene in the first episode or something?
The gay orgy? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that.
Yeah, so ignoring that. So some mediums of literature, like, comparing, like...
We're still iffy on that. I don't think that's a good idea.
I read a lot more than he does, so it'd be a bit different.
Here's a good idea.
When we talk literature... Let me say this. Okay. When we talk literature, we're saying comparing it. So we wouldn't be sitting here talking about, like, Shakespeare. We would be sitting here comparing the Game of Thrones books to the Game of Thrones movies, the Harry Potter books to the Harry Potter movies, the Percy Jackson books to the Percy Jackson show.
That's what I was about to say. That. Do you think, I don't know, it depends on what they want to see, obviously, but like, do you think, because the season 2 of Percy Jackson is airing right now.
Is it weekly?
It is weekly. So, obviously, like, they've already released like 4 episodes by now. I think they're only going to do 8.
When it's all out, we can do it.
When it's all out, we could try to review the whole season and compare it to like
I said let's just review the whole show at that point. We just do a whole episode in the whole show.
I get that. That's 2 whole seasons.
Yeah. I mean, we did season 5 and other stuff in this. We talked a lot about season 3 and some in season 2 and 4.
Yeah, but you're reviewing season. We'll figure it out anyways. But if you guys want to see that, let us know. If there's anything else you guys want to see, let us know. You know, again, like mostly we're gonna be covering superhero media, so Marvel, DC. Invincible's coming out soon, so we'll be doing that as well for sure.
And if we get guest feature of Justin, we might do The Boys.
We're not doing The Boys. I don't like The Boys.
That's an inside joke for anyone who knows, but it's okay.
No one's going to know who watches this, but yeah, no, Justin is never coming on this podcast. I am never going to allow that fact fuck on here. But anyways, if there's anything else you guys want to see, let us know. You know, since we are just starting out, if there's if to anyone listening to this, if you guys know anyone who is into the same stuff that we talk about, you know, tell them about our podcast so we could grow, please. That would be very helpful.
This episode itself is not as like we tried to just do it was what came out and kind of like coincided with the timeline, but don't take this as like we're gonna be like just main. So like we are going to go into stuff like I personally am in favor of us doing reviewing of comic lines at some point down the like once all of the movies start cooling down and all this stuff, because the next summer especially this
next year is gonna be like
it's gonna be
if this podcast works out, we're gonna be busy this year. Bro. This year and next.
Yeah, but yeah, so we're gonna just try and wrap it up for now. So just don't think that we're just gonna like we have both kind of visioned this out as we want this to be. We're covering a lot of stuff and we're introducing some people. So say you like Stranger Things and you've never watched, we'll say Chainsaw Man, because that just had a movie come out, I think, or the second season. Then we introduce you to that. Then you start watching Chainsaw. Like maybe you hear about it from us. You're like, oh, let me try an episode. You like it. You watch it. Oh, let me try a new anime. Something like this. Or we introduce you to the Percy Jackson show or stuff like that. Like you don't necessarily have to be into what we're talking about. You might just hear something that because we plan on going over a lot of things. This episode was mainly one topic. The other episodes
one thing we need to talk about as well is the Odyssey.
The Odyssey.
We could talk about that our next episode.
We forgot to talk about that as well, because that trailer, I've been hyped for that movie for a long time. So just, there are
a lot of people upset with the armor. I thought that was kind of dumb.
They can't use historically accurate armor for it. Like, I don't know,
that's kind of dumb to me. But that's off topic as well. Anyways, this is kind of dragging out now. Again, any feedback would be helpful. If there's any people who are watching this that would be willing or are interested to like clip our content, you're allowed to do that. Like,
yeah, just like obviously we're not expecting like a crazy return or anything. Just credit us to some extent, you know.
Yeah, credit us. Make sure they know where to find our stuff. But if you guys like, if there's any people out there who are watching this who are good clippers, we would appreciate it so much if you could help us spread out, because we'll do some of the clipping ourselves, obviously, because we want to grow. But if there's anyone out there watching this, we give you guys full permission as long as we are credited. Yeah. And it is, you know, as long as we're credited, then it's fine. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's all we gotta say for today. So yeah,
if you're listening on YouTube, then subscribe, all that stuff,
all the fun stuff.
I don't know. There's like a weird hype button. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
I don't have it.
But
I think it depends on where you are. There's like a hype button. I don't know.
Yeah, but thank you guys. This is probably the first episode we're ever going to release. Thank you guys all so much.
Yeah. If you're listening on Spotify, then follow the show. If you're listening on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're listening on Twitter, then follow our Twitter. I don't know. But yeah. Well, it's at the Galactopod on pretty much everything.
So. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.